Well, hello. Welcome to lunch detention. If you're in this lunch detention right now, something obviously is going on with you in a classroom or a hallway or something here at Jenkins that needs to be corrected. Um, Teachers don't like to give lunch detention. In fact, they would rather not give lunch detention, but teachers have decided here in the 8th grade that we are willing to give up our lunch to help you figure out how to change some of the behaviors that are causing you some difficulties, and it's affecting you and your learning, but it's also affecting your classmates, their learning, and it's probably affecting the teacher's ability to communicate and help instruct their class, because that's why they're here. That's their job, is to teach students and help them learn. And by you sitting here in this detention right now, something is going wrong with that process. So let's go through this paper that you're going to be filling out in a minute here, and let's just kind of talk about these questions that we want you to answer. And we want you to really reflect on these questions. This is not a time to make excuses. This is not a time to deny or blame someone else. This is a time to reflect on your behavior and use it as a really good learning experience, because we all need these learning experiences, and we all need to sometimes redirect our behavior. Now is a great time to learn this skill, because if you don't learn it now, you could be maybe losing a job because you weren't doing what you're supposed to be doing on your job, or you could be losing your driver's license because you weren't following the social contract of the rules of the road. So we're really not trying to do this to be mean. We're trying to do this to help you, so it can help you not receive as much pain down the road when the consequences become a lot more than just showing up here and eat your lunch without your friends. All right, so let's take a look at some of these questions. Now, the first question you see is, what were you doing and what were you supposed to be doing? Okay, so this is where it really pays to be honest with yourself and to be honest with the lunch detention coordinator and also the teacher where this lunch detention came from. So we want to know exactly what you were doing and what were you supposed to be doing. Okay, the teachers in the 8th grade here at Jenkins are very nice people. We are not out to get students and get them in trouble. If you're sitting in lunch detention, something happened where you were doing something and it was not exactly what you were supposed to be doing. So please take the time and really explain what you were doing and what you were supposed to be doing. Now, social contract. What part of the social contract did you break? At this point, you should probably be well aware of all the teachers' social contracts. You should have signed that social contract, and since you are here, you broke the social contract. So we want to know, what part of the social contract did you break? If you're not sure, look up at a social contract that's on the wall now and pick one of those, because I'm sure it's very similar to your teachers if you're not sitting in your teacher's room right now. All right, number 3. How did your actions impact your classmates? Okay, you're not the only person in your class. The problem is when your teacher's having to redirect you, that energy that's they're taking to redirect you is being taken away from instructions for other kids. So we need you to see how that impacts your classmates, impacts your teacher. Every day your teacher has a plan of how to give you the best education and instruction when you walk in that door. When your behavior gets in the way of that, your teacher is unable to implement that plan, and they have to adjust that plan because your behavior made them adjust the plan and take time away to address your issues and not what you were supposed to be learning that day. Also, you're here for an education at Jenkins. At Jenkins, we really value the education you will get when you come to Jenkins. That's something we take a lot of pride in. And by your behavior and your decisions that you're making in the classroom, those decisions are impacting your education, and education really is your future. You are affecting your future self with your actions. So I want to know, how is that impacting your education? That'll be interesting to hear from you on that one. Number 4, what can you do differently next time to ensure that you do not break the social contract? Obviously, what you're doing is not working. Teachers give lunch detentions after numerous warnings. Your lunch detention was kind of it came in a process of probably redirections and warnings. So what you were doing was not working. So we want to hear exactly what you were doing and how you're going to change that. So we want to know on number 4, hey, what are you going to do differently to change what you just did? Because you don't want to do the same old thing, because you don't want to end up in lunch detention or start to get further things in the office, higher level referrals, because you keep doing the same thing. And last but not least, it's time for you to make an apology. So, to be part of this classroom again, it is important that you make it clear to your teacher and your classmates that you do not want to disrupt the classroom again. Please write a sincere letter to your teacher and classmates apologizing for your actions you made that disrupted the classroom. Tell them about your plan to ensure you will not break the social contract again. Here's where you lay it all out. You make an apology. We all make mistakes. No one's perfect. It's okay. But now it's time to change that behavior and write your teacher, write your classmates about it, and be honest and move forward from there. We're hoping that by doing these 5 questions and sitting here at lunch, that you will start to think about your behavior, and after that you will change and have a better experience here at Jenkins. Also, by you having a better experience here at Jenkins, it will help your classmates, it will help your teachers, it will help everybody, and it will help you down the road in your future with your education. Alright, hopefully this video was helpful. Go ahead and fill out the form now and give it to the lunch detention supervisor when you are done. Don't rush through it. Do a good job, because they will make you do more or do it again if it's not good. And then we will get that back to the teacher who gave you this lunch detention. Hopefully we won't see you here in lunch detention anymore, but if we do, you'll just do the same video again. You'll watch it and you'll write it again, because we take this very serious here in the 8th grade. See you later. Bye.